you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. So things have been pretty hectic around here lately. I've been very busy. I did not have an opportunity to upload yesterday. Just way too much going on. As many of you know, I've been trying to trade in my Chevy because I don't like it. And the transmission's bad on it. I don't care what Chevy says it is. I know I don't have I have the 6-gear transmission. I know there's a lot of complaints on the 8-gear transmission, but as far as I'm concerned, they're both trash. Horrible downshifting, very clunky, and very hard. And then recently, like last week, it was even doing it on an upshift. It just slammed into gear. And just horrible for a Chevy with only 50,000 miles on it. And then also the screen started to blank out and stuff, like it was acting up too. So I was just like, I felt like I was on borrowed time with that thing. The warranty is fixing to go out on it real soon, and I just figured, you know what, I just need to get out of this thing before I can't get out of it anymore. So I looked at Ford. They're overpriced. They're not, they just think that they produce the world's best vehicles. You tap on the plastic and all that and it's cheap. They're overpriced, like I said, overpriced. And then the dealership won't even budge on the price of them, which is just ridiculous. And then the seat functionality on those really isn't good. Like the quality of the fabric, because you have to put the seats down, and then the quality of that fabric's really bad. It's very thin. And it just wasn't going to work. And then I went and looked at Toyota. They would probably be the one that I would have went to if they're not as expensive, but their prices are they're a little steep. And then the resale value is really good, though, I will say that. But overall, it just wasn't, like, the payment would have been way too high, considering that I do have to roll over a little bit of my Chevy loan into it. So it just wasn't going to work. Wasn't going to go back to Chevy. They're all got the same transmissions on those, so there's really no point. Warranties on them, on all three of the manufacturers, aren't very good. They're just not. And so anyway, long story short, I did some research. I knew I didn't want something huge, but I did want something I could haul my dogs around in. And so I ended up getting a Kia. And if you know me, you know how crazy that is. I'm a bit of a car enthusiast, truck enthusiast, whatever. I like nice vehicles. And I had always said I would never have a Kia. Like, I laughed at people who bought Kias. I think even whenever they came out with that sports car thing they've got, that, I was like, why? Like, why? Like, it's a Kia, But having said that, my best friend Reese, she was just like, look, she was like, these are apparently really good. She's like, their reliability has gone up a lot. And so I looked, and sure enough, they have. They actually have scored very high in reliability recently, especially within the last 2 years, even beating most major car manufacturers. So it really looks like they're up in their game. And so I went and I took a look, and I was sold on it, man. I honestly felt like I was driving a Volvo. Very nice interior. Shifted very smoothly, like everything about it. I really like the price. It's phenomenal for what you're getting. And so I went ahead and I got a Kia. My payment is lower, even with the rollover from Chevy. And they gave me actually a little over what my truck was worth, which is nice. And now I have a 100,000 mile warranty on it, which is awesome, because you guys know how much I drive, so I really need that. A payment that's cheaper, and the gas alone. Good God, I'm probably, honest to God, you guys, because I live a good 30 minutes from Austin, okay? Like, just in general, even for me to get to a grocery store, we're talking 25 minutes of driving, okay? No matter where I go, 25 minutes of driving just to get to a gas station, or pardon me, just to get, yeah, even a gas station, or an H-E-B. Well, that's our grocery store, H-E-B. So yeah, just crazy. I drove it home. I drove it to go see Savannah, or pardon me, to go see Savannah. I went to go see Alex. I showed him, and then I picked up Savannah, and we went and had dinner way over on the south side of Austin, which is nowhere near where I live. It's probably about an hour away from my house. So literally, I probably drove for about 3 hours yesterday, and I'm not even at a half a tank. So it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. So on top of it, what's really cool is that I got my favorite color, which is like a dark green, and I got a moonroof or sunroof, whatever you want to call it, which I've always wanted but never was willing to spend the money on because the dealerships always want too much for them. And then I also got an interior that I love. I dated a guy a while back that had a Mazda Speed 6, and he had the tuxedo interior. And I was so in love with that interior, and I really, really wanted that interior on a vehicle. This is years ago. And so now I got all of those things wrapped up into one vehicle, and I'll show you now. So this is my Kia, my Kia Telluride. In my typical car fashion, you know, I did go with a little bit of an upper model. I did get the S model. I didn't get the all-wheel drive. I wanted it. I'm not going to lie, I did. But the gas mileage is a little less, and they didn't have it in, they had one, but it was white, and I hate white cars. It's like basic to me. I just can't do it. It reminds me of like a government car or something, I don't know, but this to me is very attractive. It's beautiful. When I look at it, I'm very pleased with it. I know that Kia and them are really big on ripping off other manufacturers as far as styling is concerned, but I don't care. So it's a very, you know, professional looking vehicle. I'll probably debadge it, if I'm being honest. Just because I know it's wrong. It's so wrong, but people will figure out. I just don't, you know, it's just hard for me. Growing up with the start of Kia, you know what I mean? It's still hard to believe that this is a Kia. But yeah, I'll probably debadge it. I was actually watching a video of a guy that had gotten some badges for it. So I'll show you the interior. It's kind of dirty already, just because I live on a dirt road. So don't mind my mat there. I've been driving already. Has the upgraded sound system, which I really like. Interior is phenomenal. I mean, this thing hugs your seat like, oh my gosh. Has heated seats, which is big for me. I've got some, I'm not gonna say I have back issues, but I do appreciate being able to turn on a heat, the heated seats sometimes. Let's just say that. And as a woman, y'all know it's like having a heating pad in your vehicle. So yeah, so it's got like different modes of driving. Of course, I drive it in the sports mode because that's how I roll. Has a really nice screen there. Works really cool. You can actually like reply to text messages, which I thought was really cool. Like voice reply. I couldn't do that on my Chevy. It does have the sunroof, which is, you know, super nice. We'll look at the storage. It's got tint, which I love. So all the seats go down. Can fit plenty of dogs in here. Probably all of them if I really wanted to. I can move these forward. I'll probably end up just putting my, whenever I travel, I have my my bags of stuff, so I can just, you know, here, put them in under there. And in the back, so you can see here, folds all the way down. I'm probably gonna get one of those like hammock style dog things so that the whole back is covered and safe. But I will say that I actually, like, I know a lot of people like, ooh, leather. Well, guess what? Dog hair gets all over fabric. That's one thing I've learned. You might as well just have leather with dogs, because you can just wipe it off. You can clean the leather, you can condition the leather. It is so hard to get hair out of cloth seats. Like, I don't think I'll ever do cloth seats again, if I'm being honest. It's just too much. Another cool thing about this is, like, you can lift that up. It has some storage here as well. Put all my dog leashes and stuff in there. It's pretty cool. Have a nice spot for all that. It also came with this nice mat. Preacher, why don't you get up here? Show them how much space there is. Up. Good dog. All right, come here. This way. Lay down. Come here. Right here. Lay down. Now, Preacher, lay down. Thank you. Good boy. So you can see here how much space there is. Stay. Let me show you from the other side. So you can see here, big old dog. Doesn't even, I could fit 3 of him right there. Still got room over here. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get something to put up here and all that. You know what I mean? Like, we're just gonna block it all off. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's got this nice, I don't know, whatever. Ain't nobody gonna be back here to be using that, but it's there. So yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, I pay less on this than I do on my Chevy. It has a way better warranty. Way better gas mileage, more space, more features, way more features, y'all, way more features. Like, it's feature overload. Like, there's so many features in this thing that I was overwhelmed. I was like, geez, like, it's going to take time just to learn all this stuff. But it feels like a Volvo, you know, like, or a nice Subaru is what it drives like, what it feels like inside. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys, kind of keep you updated on what was going on so that you knew. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.